Hello, my name's Joanne. I'm from Rose's Creations, and I'm doing a short video on clones. I am not going to actually be cutting the clone from the plant, though somebody else already did that. This is what you do with the clones once you got them and they're freshly cut. So when they're freshly cut, they need to be taken care of in order to be able to start to grow them and then hopefully get the least amount of herms where they end up changing sexes or any kind of problems at all with so that the roots take. What you're going to need: honey. You can use root tone or clone X, or there's a whole bunch of other different things and rooting compound. Mainly it is something that's a antibiotic, so that way any kind of diseases will not affect the plant, just like humans. So honey is what I use. It's local, it's good. I have it on hand all the time, and it seems to me that every time I go to use the root tone, unless I'm doing the powder, if I do the liquid, I always end up losing some of it. So what you're gonna need? Well, I was going to do, she has two of them and she put them in dirt, which is not a bad thing because they are showing a little bit of pickup, which they probably wouldn't be showing any kind of like strength at all if they didn't get something done. And then there is one that's in a bag. As far as the name, it's called Cereal Milk. Never heard of it. Now look it up. And then smells very good. Like the leaves smell awesome already without even doing anything. So when you get clones, usually you get them in a little cup type thing. But if a friend did it for you, most of the times they're going to do it the easiest way and the least costly way, which there's nothing wrong with that. So all they do is wet paper towel, put it around the roots after they've already cut it, after they cut the clone, and then dampen it. Can't be soaking wet. It's just got to be enough to wet the paper towel, because when you put it in the bag, what's going to happen is condensation, and that's going to pretty much kind of keep it moist. She was told to put it in the fridge, which I didn't, but I usually don't get instructions on clones on how to just, keep them for any long period of time, because as soon as I get them home, usually I'm freaking doing something with them, either hydroponics or into dirt in order to get them to do it that way. One way or the other, it's getting done. So what I did is, what I have to do, sorry, I took my medication earlier, so this is the clone. I'm going to leave that one here, and then these are the two that were in the dirt already that she just put in there. I don't think she put anything on them or anything, so what I'm going to do is, I know her dirt's good because she does, so I'm not going to bother changing the dirt, but I am going to actually clean this, and then I'm going to cut this. And what I am going to need for this project is a spoonful of honey, which I did isopropyl alcohol for, a knife to cut. You're going to need a faucet or a bowl of water. You don't need to have, if you have a bowl of water, you bring it down to wherever your working area is. Mine is a kitchen right now because it's the easiest, quickest way. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slice a cross-cut slice. And I'll show you what I mean. It's going to be diagonally and cross-cut. Not cross-cut this way, straight. It's going to be diagonal cut. Because you want to be able to have the most surface. If you cut it straight this way, you only have this surface. And if you cut it this way on an angle, it ends up getting a little bit longer on both sides of it, in order to make it so that there's more surface in order for the roots to take out onto it. So that's what we're going to do. So isopropyl alcohol on the knife, the spoon, and then I'm going to do one that's hydroponics. So hydroponics, you either use root, moss, oh my god, what the hell's the name of it? I just had it too. Oh my god, I just had it in my head and I can't think of it. Okay, so anyways, I'm using a plug with this one for now, rock wool. So, and then you can put rock wool in a net. What I did is I used a netty net potty, but I cut out the bottom because I don't like when the roots end up getting caught up in the bottom and then I'm having to rip out roots in order to get it. I want to be able to keep the whole root bound. Now I found a cheaper way of doing this also. So here, let me just put this right here 1 second. I found a cheaper way of doing this also, which is to take one of the K-cups. So when you're done using the K-cup, you take it, rinse it out, take the aluminum foil off the top, and you make holes, or with my case is I make the cut down on the bottom. Need to do the rock wool on this though, because the little plug does not fit on this one perfectly. So another way of doing it is even if you didn't want to do either one of the nets, you didn't have to do any nets. What I just found out is the proper size for one of the net pots, and then the plug, and put it right on top of a Rago spaghetti can. So get your spaghetti sauce and then be able to have a hydroponic container for it. So I'm going to put it right in there. I think that's the best thing to do. Now this thing has a slice, so when I put this in here, I'm going to put this down in here this way, and it's just going to open up the slice and then push it in there. Do not put it on where you already just freshly cut. And I am going to freshly cut these only because I don't, they're not fresh, and then I want them to be able to suck up and absorb the water. These pots here have dirt in them, and they also have water, and it has been watered, so that they are not damp but not dry either. It's moist. So these are going to go on my heating pad, and I also have a light. That's what the lighting, special lighting, pretty lighting picture here, makes it different colors, is from. Is the lighting fixture. So I'll show you what that is. I don't have any better ones. When and if I do get a better one, that'd be great. But right now, my usage is shop lights with fluorescents and LED light bulbs in there, and then I have these, and then that's kind of like pretty much it. Anybody wants me to sponsor me, send me some lights. I'll test them out and do a review. I'll also do a box opening and explain what the likes and dislikes of them, and then the results too. So you can message me and I will definitely answer. Alright, so taking these three, and I am going to wash them. So I'm going to bring them over to the sink really quick. Let me see if I can set you up really quick so you can see this. Oh, there you go. And then what I'm going to do is, when I'm done washing these, I'm going to take the knife right to them right away. So, let me just grab a cutting board and isopropyl it. Napkin over here. So that's going to be my cutting board. And now just wash. And you don't have to be gentle because they're hardwood pieces of root. Or I should say stem for right now. They will be roots when you're done doing this. Alright, so now turn the light. And now I'm going to go and do the cut. Isopropyl alcohol has been applied to this, so it's clean. And then the diagonal cut. I'm going to show you. Cross cut is this. Cross cut is this. Let me just, all right, I think maybe if I put you back over here, I can show you better. That's a cross cut. Don't want to do that. That is a straight cut like this. So and then it has less surface. So now I will show you what to do for the cross cut. Diagonal. So the knife is going to be this. Is going to be straight but the knife is going to be this way, so it's not straight. And then cut. And I'm going to cut all of them. And then immediately, I should have did this underwater, which is what I usually do. Immediately, water. I should have cut them underneath the water, but I was doing it. I'm not doing it with a clean pair of scissors. Usually I have snips, and I do them with the snips because I don't like doing the knife, because the knife I'm not doing it underwater to cut myself. So now I'm going to come over here quickly while it's still wet and put honey on them. So isopropyl alcohol, of course. And then my honey. Sometimes I mix the root tone with the honey. Sometimes it depends on what's going on. Alright, so I'm going to do like Deb did. And the ones that she had that were in the pot are these. So I already just put honey on that, so I'm going to dangle it over. I think of these. So and then put it right into the pot. So, you know what? That's clean. So all I did was, in case you didn't see it, all I do is take the backhand of the knife, the spoon, because I know it's definitely clean, and now I'm burying it. Same thing with this one. I'm just gonna eat, and I still have the honey there. And I always do that and get all messied up, but okay. And then honey. Okay. In the dirt, cover it. Okay, not too hard. You don't want to pack it in too much or anything like that. Now and then I'll go and I'll water those two. And now for the hydroponics ones, really quick. So my water, I test my water pH, and my water pH level, I can't remember exactly what the levels are you're supposed to have, but it's within the range of what I need it to be in order to be able to put plants. So I don't have to go and do a pH test every time. Normally it's the same damn thing. So I'm gonna just use it straight from the tap. And I am gonna put it all the way to the top, like so. Okay, so here's the plug. Plug has a slice in it. Also has a little cross in there. So what you're supposed to do is put that right in the middle of this little cross. There's a little T this way, and then there's a line going this way, and it goes past it. That's where you're supposed to put this in here. So, down, and go right to where it's got the little cross. When you get these plugs, you'll see what I'm talking about. And now, across this way like that, and we're good. So now, I'm going to take it and put it in the net pot, and put it right in the water. So that's how that works. So now, every couple of days, I'll keep an eye on it, and every couple of days or so, I'll probably end up changing out the water. And then I'll end up doing some chemicals also, but I can't find the chemicals right now. I'm not sure exactly where I put them, because I haven't done hydroponics in a while. This should be good by itself. So, put it where the lights are and on the heater. And then these two I'm going to water really quick. And I have seeds in here growing. And I can see little sprouties off of a couple of them. So let them go. They're on the heating mat also. And then, thing that's going to disappear is that. So, All right, I want to show you really quick. Sorry I did that, but I want to show you really quick now what it looks like this way. So, whoops. The light, of course, is there. And let me just turn that off quick, so you can see the area itself without... Oh, that was better. That's better. All right, so here is the area, and it's just got the 3 seedlings, clones that I have here. These are going, that's dirt and water in order to put my seeds in, which are going to get put in tomorrow into the ground. I might do a little short video on that. And then I also have some old seeds here that I'm hoping are going to grow, but I don't see anything happening with these things, which is kind of making me cranky because they were good. It was good weed, but I guess I learned my lesson. I need to actually make sure that I make seeds every couple of years instead of just making it every year, 1 year, and then hoping that it lasts forever. So I'm going to plug that light back in. It's on a heating pad. 3 clones, some seeds, and then hopefully my other seeds are coming in. And then I want to take this light and attach it here, because that way it'll be there. And I don't care if it's on all day and all night, because it's an LED and it's not going to take that much electricity. I do apologize for the way I look. I'm pretty tired, and I want to try to make this so that you can shut it off if you're not interested in what my health is doing and stuff like that. But for those who do know, I have fibromyalgia, I have trigeminal neuralgia, I get bouts of diverticulitis. Oops, sorry. Woo. I get bouts of diverticulitis, so I end up having to deal with that. And now I just got a new thing called tennis elbow, and so tennis elbow happens. Right now I'm in such an excruciating pain, and of course it's my right hand, and my right hand is the one that I do everything with. So I'm having to relearn how to do anything and everything right now. Ooh, ew, that light's bright. But yeah, I want to put it up on the top, because that way it's going to be like, because now it's just bleh, you know, big old light. You can't even see it on the camera at all. But anyway, I'm going to put it up here. So act like a night light type thing for us at nighttime, because it's going to brighten up the whole room anyways. And then it'll be good. So I think I just got to do 2 little nails and then tack it in there with a ring or something. But we'll figure that one out. When I get the solution to that, I'll tell you what I did. My cutting board's going to get put away. Everything else should get put away now. Oh, the couple other things that I want to show you, I totally forgot. Oh, yeah, so I'm hurting really bad. So I took medication, and now I'm getting a little dopey and forgetting shit. So anyways, here is the lights that I got. That's those little lights that I have there. I think they came 6 to a, whoops. Now you'll be able to pause if you want. And then you can see it. Oh, there we go. I think that's better. All right, so that's that, which is high tech grow lights. And then I also have a submergible pump, which I'm going to probably end up doing for the hydroponics, and put it in a bucket. Because I have 5-gallon buckets, so if I put in a 5-gallon bucket, I can do the hydroponics with that, and that'll make it as soon as I get the downloads going. So I'm going to put labels on this. I'm not going to bore you anymore. Neti pots, you can get neti pots and the little pads. You can get those at any kind of hydroponics or grow shop that you have. I don't have a particular one that I go to. I go to a bunch of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them I like. I'm also going to take and put these plastic bags back onto the plants, so that way it'll act like a greenhouse effect. So like that. And then these two will be same way, just. And then just make sure you're not getting too much condensation though, because if you are, you're going to end up hurting the plants. So that one, and then there's another one somewhere. Where is it? Right here. And I didn't put the labels on the darn thing, so let me do that quick. So hopefully these are going to grow. And who knows, maybe if they grow good enough, maybe I can snip some off of that and then get, oh, this isn't going to stand up high enough. I need it to stand up high enough. There we go. All right, so on this one, because I want it to stand up here, and of course the pot is taller, it's not going to do that. So I'm going to have a fix for that, which is just to take and put a chopstick in here. And that's going to make it go higher. And now I'll get my TP, and it won't be all the way down to the bottom where it's making the plant die. I can lower that a little bit if I want, but I think it's just fine just like that. So we're going to leave that one that way. That's the chopstick idea. I don't know if you can see it from there. Let me put it over here quick so you can see it. So that's what it looks like when it's the chopstick. So it's got the plug, it's got the neti. This is the ragu. This is great. It's a ragu container. You'll end up having to make a hole smaller in the lid if you're going to end up doing the neti pot, the K-pots instead. These are very inexpensive though. I think the whole thing probably cost you like maybe 50 cents for the plug in that, the neti pot. So, ragu jar, chopstick, label, tag, and we're good. And then this one here has, and I put a chopstick in there if I need to, but right now they're not tall enough. So just having it this way, oops, let me just put this down quick. Just having it this way is fine. When they start getting a little taller, then I could see maybe changing my mind, and but it's still here and the bag's up here, so it's fine. So that's how I'm going to keep those. Wish me luck. I'll keep updating you on how it went. And have a great day. Oh, actually, happy Easter to everybody who celebrates Easter. Spring equinox and whatever else. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Like, share, and also go to my Facebook page, which is A Rose's Creations in Healing. Thank you very much and have a great day.